135 million downloads. That's significantly larger than Farmville was at its peak. But Farmville kind of tapped into what Dave talked about, this marketing outside of the device itself. They're in 7-Eleven, and I see like Tomcat has a big draw to maybe physical goods, talking stuffed toys or things like that. Do you have any plans to expand beyond the App Store?
Yes, of course. We have just signed up a partner, which is a large licensing agency, to create a licensing program for us, and we want to do things carefully. We really, want to build a pretty strong brand and make sure that we don't do things too fast. So we've been to a process of picking the right partner and deciding what this program is going to be, and it's a comprehensive licensing program. It includes, different categories of merchandise. But the important point there is what we've done so far. Is people really engage in these apps interactively, and if you think about some other characters out there, they're usually passive characters where the whole story is already developed, and it's pretty easy to tell the story through a physical toy, for example. In our experience, the expectations are much higher. Kids and our users want to have a more interactive experience, so it's pretty challenging to get the right experience. And we have enough time. I think we're really going to be focused on our distribution in the App Store and build our licensing program slowly.
I have a quick question. Who did you target Talking Tom towards? What age group, demographic? And then the series of animals you released after that, you said you chose specific target audiences. Who were they, and what has been successful?
So Talking Tom is really, it was designed for us. We wanted to have something that we would love to have fun with. And for everyone, really. We never said Talking Tom is going to be for kids or for parents, but I said in the beginning that our challenge was we'd like to do something that kids will enjoy playing together with their parents, and it appeals to all age groups. With some of the other apps, we've tried to see whether we can create an app that will have sustainable rank and will appeal to a niche demographic. For example, we have a fairy, we have Lila the fairy, and it was an experiment. Or we have Rex the dinosaur, which is also only for boys of a specific age group. Is it going to have loyal user base? And the answer is yes. And the rank, and it's been some of our best-selling paid apps so far.
So I was curious about your split between your ad-supported stuff versus your paid apps, and what changes you're seeing over time, especially recently, and whether you have any other business models in mind.
Sure. We don't disclose these numbers, but we have different revenue streams. I think really the beauty of the App Store is that you have a variety of business models, including microtransactions, straight paid apps, in-app purchases for upgrades, premium content, different kinds of advertising, and so on. So we have a pretty even split between 3 or 4 different revenue streams.